Novak Djokovic cruised into the third round of Wimbledon, beating longtime rival Stefanos Tsitsipas. Novak Djokovic brought his Wimbledon on-court speech to a stop as he called out Rory McIlroy, sat in the royal box, for a game of tennis to exchange jackets. McIlroy wore his green jacket, the prize for winning the Masters, to SW19, and Djokovic similarly donned a fashionable white jacket as he walked on a center court. And the 39-year-old offered to put his own items of clothing on the line, which he put back on to speak to the crowd, and one member of it specifically. The Serb was in the middle of his interview when he stopped in his tracks to pick out McIlroy watching on and said, "I feel great. I've said this so many times before, but I try not to take this moment for granted, playing on center court of the Childhood Dream Tournament. I've always been saying that it stayed like that. I feel very privileged to be walking out on the court at age 30 plus. I don't think it's a cliche, and I believe it's actually true. Age is just a number, and a few people that know something about that are right in the royal box. Rory, Justin, Thomas, obviously Luke, Donald, it's nice to see you guys. Congrats Team Europe on the Ryder Cup. I watched you guys. Rory, what a beautiful jacket. Is it a Masters jacket? It must be. Round of applause for Rory for the Masters, please. I want that jacket. I'll play you. This jacket for that jacket. We'll play tennis. No golf. I want to thank them obviously for being present. I know they arrived early and stayed all day, so thank you guys. It really means a lot seeing you here." McIlroy enjoyed a sensational 12 months, including winning the Masters to complete his personal career slam, before triumphing on American soil once more with Team Europe at the Ryder Cup. And he proudly displayed his green jacket in the royal box throughout the day, having arrived before Wimbledon's first match on center court, as Jannik Sinner beat Nuno Borges in straight sets. He stayed for the entire schedule and watched Djokovic beat Tsitsipas comfortably, but not without the help of some "This I think you're going to enjoy," Balding began. This is a section we're going to call Wimbledon wildcards, and first of all, they are handing around the sweets in the royal box. That's Edoardo Molinari. He hands it through to McIlroy. "That's a nice leaf here." Tim Henman interrupted to say, "There's a good supply in that bucket. A few eclairs, a few sherbet lemons." Balding then saw McIlroy taking the sweet away from his wife and said, "Erica then, she's just about to take one," and he rips it away. Rory McIlroy was caught out on camera at Wimbledon. Rory McIlroy has been called out for pulling a sweet bucket away when wife Erica stole in the royal box at Wimbledon. A host of golfing icons, including Luke Donald, Tommy Fleetwood, and Edoardo Molinari, were given the golden ticket on day 3. McIlroy was joined by his wife of 9 years in the front row and was in good spirits as the traditional bucket of sweets made its way down to his seat. Fellow Ryder Cup star Molinari handed him the green bucket, which matched the Masters green jacket that he was showing off. When the 37-year-old went to offer Stoll some of the sweets, she placed her hand on the bucket and paused to assess her options. But she clearly took too long, and McIlroy unwittingly moved the bucket away and began to pass it backwards just as his wife went to pick one. Amazingly, the incident was caught on the BBC cameras, and presenter Claire Balding chuckled at the amusing moment. "This I think you're going to enjoy," Balding teased. This is a section we're going to call Wimbledon wildcards, and first of all, they are handing around the sweets in the royal box. That's Edoardo Molinari. He hands it through to McIlroy. "That's a nice leaf here." Tim Henman interrupted. "There's a good supply in that bucket. A few eclairs, a few sherbet lemons." Balding jumped back in. "Erica then, she's just about to take one," and he rips it away. McIlroy stayed late into the night to watch Novak Djokovic beat Stefanos Tsitsipas in straight sets. He then got a shout-out from the 24-time Grand Slam champion during his on-court interview. Djokovic said, "Rory, Justin, Thomas, obviously Luke, Donald, it's nice to see you guys. Congrats Team Europe on the Ryder Cup. I watched you guys. Rory, what a beautiful jacket. Is it a Masters jacket? It must be. Round of applause for Rory for the Masters, please."